Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you how to get the accessory adjustment feature. Now, I am on my alt account at the moment, and if you were playing the pedal update yesterday, you would realize that you need to play 3 rounds to get this flower crown, 4 rounds to get the top, and 4 rounds to get this belt. Now, what you also need to know, well, you also need 6 rounds for the butterfly. Now, the other thing that you can get is the accessory adjustment feature. And I'm just going to show you how and where that is and what that looks like if you don't have it. So say I want to change how this cowboy hat looks. So I would just click on the cowboy hat, and this is the accessory adjustment feature icon. So if you click on this, it'll say play 30 rounds to unlock this feature. So after you played 30 rounds, then you can unlock this feature and make loads of cool outfits. Now, I've already completed this, so let's switch back over to my main account and I'll show you everything you can do. Now that I'm back in my main account, I'm gonna go over, I'm just in a free play server. I'm gonna go into the dressing room and I'm gonna show you how I made this outfit. This was so much fun to make. This is actually the headband that is here. And then you have this flower crown, which is there. And I've moved it to the side of my head. And then also I have this flower, which I moved to the center of my head. And I also have, where is it? Oh, she's back here, I think. I have another flower crown when I find her. Oh my gosh, I don't remember where she is. I've got another flower crown and I put on there and also adjusted that one. But I'm gonna show you how to do this and what all your options are with the accessory adjustments. So here's the outfit without the hair and all of the adjustment features that I added. So let's go put on some simple hair just so you can see how this looks. I put on some like lower hair just so it's a bit easier to see what we're doing. There we go. Okay, so there's our hair. Now let's go wild and add some things. Now the first thing I did was I added this. Now this automatically is put on top of your head. And the way I changed that, first I'm gonna hide my name tag just to make my life a little easier. So I want this to be like a spray coming out of her top. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go into the accessory adjustment feature, move stuff around to see which one. So X is left to right, Y is up and down, and then Z is backwards and forwards. So I'm gonna move it forward a little bit, and then I'm gonna move it all the way down as far as I can. Next thing I'm gonna do is scale it right down as far as it will go. And now it's in front of her face, but that's a problem. So what I want to do is rotate this using the Z, and then that rotates to the side of her outfit. And now she has this cute little spray coming out of her outfit. And we could bring this down. It's as far down as it'll go. But I mean, that is so cute where it is. So now all I'm going to do is just add the colors how I want to make it blend into my outfit. And there you go. Now we have our cute little fascinator on our outfit. So she has like a spray of flowers coming out. Now the next thing we're gonna do is go over and get this flower crown. Now this is the flower crown I had on the left, and just to make it a little different, I'll put it on the right this time just so you can see everything in motion. So first off, we're gonna go to the accessory adjustment feature. I'm gonna first rotate this to the side just like this, and actually, so now it's kind of sticking out from her head a little bit, which is a problem. So we're just gonna pull it back into her head, and then we want to rotate it out a little bit and then pull it right back out. There we go. So now it looks like it's on her head where we want it. And now that I've done that, I'm just gonna go in and color it again and put the color flowers that I want on. We'll do those purple ones, and then the bright, let's see, these bright pinks and this really pretty teal. I'll make that teal, and then we'll also go in and turn everything glitter, anything that will let us, so we get the really cool effect. So now she has this flower crown on the side of her head. The next thing that I added was this flower crown, and now this is in the way, so we want to rotate it to the other side of her head. So we're going to go into accessory adjustments, immediately go to rotate, and we're going to rotate to the other side of her head. Now this is really big. Now you can either leave it really big like this on her head, or you can scale it down just so it shows the front, which is what I've done. And then you're just going to move it until you get it into the place that you want it. So move this out a little bit, and like, see, this looks really really pretty. I kind of like that it's nice and kind of hanging over a little bit. Oh, that might be too far. You can kind of move around your model here so you can see what you're doing. Now this I like. This is really pretty. So now, again, I'm just gonna go in and add all the colors like I did before and get all the really pretty colors and add. I'll actually do a yellow butterfly because that's really pretty, and we'll add the green flowers. And now you have her flower crown. Now the other thing that I did is I wanted to add as many flowers as possible, so I also added this big flower in the center. And now this flower is actually really big and I'm not loving how big it is. So first I'm going to rotate it all the way over and then I'm going to scale it right down. But now it's gone into her head because of how it's scaled. So we need to rotate this until we get it exactly where we want it. Scale it down some more and then pull it out. I really don't want it massive. I'm just going to bring it all the way down and now we're going to move it up into position where we want it to be. So now it's currently too far from her head, so we need to pull it back. I think right there is perfect. So now I'm going to give it the colors that I want, and there's our pretty flower. I don't think I can turn this one glitter, but that's okay. It's really pretty, and there's so many things you can do with this. Now, I kind of want to have some more fun with this and see what else I can put on her top. So let's see what other things we can try and add here. Oh, one thing, let's add this crown, but let's see if we can make it a circlet around her head instead. So let's go here, let's scale it up, and then we're going to bring it right down. So now it's going around her head, and we need to pull it back a little bit. It might be a little bit too big at the moment, so we'll scale it down. This is looking pretty good. Let's move it over. There we go. Now we have a circle around her head. Like, look how cool that is. And we can go in and add our colors to make it fit everything else. That is so pretty. There's so many things you can do with this. Okay, I want to try and do something really fun with this hat now. So let's take this hat. I think it'd be really cool to have this big hat behind her. So I've leveled it out. Actually, I kind of want to rotate. What do I want to do here? Let's rotate it this way. Okay, this is what we're looking for. Now I want to rotate it so it's like this. Perfect. So it's kind of like this hat that's like halfway on her head. This looks so cool. Okay, so let's color this. I'm gonna turn it all silk and then let's give it a pattern. Let's see, let's use one of the new patterns. Maybe, oh, I don't know if it looks so good with a pattern. That's fine. We'll go with the green instead and this pink. And now she has this really cool hat behind her head, which looks so awesome. Like, look at the amount of stuff you can do with this feature. It is so impressive. Okay, I wanna try and add some more. I'm gonna add as much stuff as I can right now. So I've just added these flowers here. Let's see what we can do with these. So it looks like we can go almost to the back of the hat, but not quite. But we can definitely add some more. Ooh, actually, I've just thought of something. What if we add some more flowers to her dress? Oh my gosh, I can. Okay, so that's in the perfect spot. So now we just need to get that closer onto her dress. Move everything down. She's gonna have these beautiful flowers on her dress. Ooh, I could actually even put it up here on her sleeve. This is kind of cool. Let's rotate this way and then pull it back some more. You really have to mess around with this to get it exactly where you want it. Almost there. Okay, I think I've pretty much, look, now we can have a giant flower even. Oh, because I've made it big, it looks a bit funny. Let's not make it big. Okay, I think we'll have it there. So she'll have even more flowers now. And then we'll go and glitterify these flowers. So she has this really beautiful flowery glittery outfit. Give it some color and bam. Wait, let's do a little bit more. Bam, look at that. Now she has even more flowers. You can literally do so much with this. Oh, I just thought of one more thing to add and then I think we'll be complete. We're gonna go into the dressing room and there's a giant crown. It was a code item. Let me find it. Where is it? Okay, I've got this crown. Now there's so much we can probably do with this. So I want this to be behind the flowers. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna look at this from the top, go into accessory adjustments, I'm gonna put this exactly where I want it to be. Oh, we've rotated it. Maybe we shouldn't rotate. We don't want to rotate. We want to move its position. So put it behind the flowers. Oh, I've kind of off rotated here. Oh no, which way did I rotate? Oh, I'm in position still. Okay, let's get it centered. Let's scale it down almost where I want it to be. And if we make it a bit smaller, we'll have it like there. And then we need to bring it down a little bit. And anything sticking through? I think we're gonna go there. This looks really good. The rotation is still slightly off. There we go. Now we can color this how we want. Look at this. Look at all the accessories I can now wear together. This is so incredible. Let me know what you think about the accessory adjustment feature. I absolutely love this and it looks so good. I mean, look at all of these items. They are so beautiful. We've got extra flowers on the dress. We have all the flowers on the head, the circlet, the crown, and the hat around the back. If you enjoyed this and it helped you and gave you some ideas, make sure you let me know in the comments and make sure you press like, subscribe, and that bell button down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!